Match Game 74, production number 0194, air date to be announced, VTR 41374, and it's take one. Get ready to match the star. Rosey Grier, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Loretta Swit, Richard Dawson, thank you, and Kaye as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much for your enthusiasm. Thank you for joining us here on Match Game 74. It's a pleasure to do business with you, and it's a pleasure to do business with you. Thank you very much.
Are you on your way to a funeral, darling?
No, I just thought I'd add a little dignity to the whole thing.
Look. You have that little boy quality.
A little boy quality?
Yes,
That's terrific for a middle-aged guy, isn't it, to be able to have that?
It's just marvelous.
It's terrific of you to be so perceptive. How are you? You know, she made a movie called Freebie and the Bean.
Freebie and the Bean?
Freebie and the Bean. What is that?
That's right.
The story of her life.
Nothing for the
Brett,
bridesmaid.
now you promised to behave this show.
Listen, we've got
Brett wants to apologize for the abuse that she has put me through for the past week. Now go ahead. You said you would. Go ahead.
What? Oh, I want to apologize to Loretta Swit's mother for the abuse that I hand down to her. I'm really crazy about Loretta. Not really crazy about her.
Just crazy.
And I love gray hair.
All right now, Richard.
I'd like to plug a film I've just made called He Who Gets Knocked on the Head. I played the part of He Who. Move on.
Anything you want to say about Freebie and the Bean?
It's a very good film. It's
Who's
really
in
good. Jimmy Caan and Alan Arkin.
Well, that's good, because you're
I'm
in
in
it,
love
and
with
Jimmy
Jimmy
Caan and
Caan.
Alan
We don't
Arkin.
care, Brett.
Now,
Jimmy Caan does.
you've met the Dinglings. Say hello to our two players here, Sharon Lewis and Terry Flynn. How are you, Sharon? Sharon is our current champion with $2,850, and she is going to be challenged by this lady whom we haven't met yet. Would you please tell us a little bit about yourself, Terry?
Well, I'm married, and I have two little girls, a 5-year-old little girl, Jennifer, and a 2-year-old, Erica.
Mm-hmm. Where do you live?
We live in Rialto. It's by San Bernardino.
Okay. Well, it's nice to have you with us, Terry.
Thank you.
My, your roots are white, aren't they? Isn't that terrific, folks? That's really very attractive. You don't see that too much nowadays, do you there? See, we get them all here. Okay, ladies, we'll start this game right after we pass along this message of interest to one and all gathered here today. Okay, here we go, ladies. I'll push the button and reveal two pieces of paper here that contain questions in round one. And Terry, you have to make a selection.
I'll select B.
B. Okay. B is what you want. And B is what you get.
For the million things.
Max said.
Mac?
Max. Will you stop talking when the star, coughing when the star is talking?
I have tuberculosis.
Oh. Throw her out. Throw her off the other end there.
Max
Okay. Max said, that was some wild party. There was a 6-foot punch bowl with a blank floating in it. You went to that party.
She's cheered up. You know what? Kaye Stevens is enough to make you dye your hair.
That's right. Okay, the lower tier is ready. Charles.
Charles? His hat slows him down.
His hat is that from The Ghost and Mrs. Muir? That was a sweet show. Now, Terry, here, this is for you. Max said that was some wild party. There was a 6-foot punch bowl with a blank floating in it.
A lady.
A lady.
A lady?
With a lady floating in it. That was some party. I want to go to that one, Rosie. What do you think of that?
Well, I felt that was a girl.
A girl. That was no lady floating in that punch bowl. That was a girl. Brett, what did you say?
Well, it could be a lady or it could be a girl, but it was dead, a body.
A body. Okay.
Well, now don't whirl so quickly. I may come up with something terrific later on, and you'll be sorry.
But before she passed on, she was a go-go girl.
A go-go girl. There's another match. That's 2, Terry. How about you?
Yes, I don't know whether she was going or what, but a girl.
A girl. 3. What floated in that punch bowl, sir?
It wasn't punch in there. It was martini.
Oh.
And
I
in
love
it
martinis.
was a girl named Olive.
A girl named Olive. Okay.
I was at this party with a banana in the punch bowl, and I don't care. It was a marvelous banana. I don't care what you yelling.
A big banana in a 6-foot punch bowl. Okay. So that's 4 for you in the first round. That's unusual and very good for a first round question. Now, folks, listen carefully. We all know that Loretta Swit plays...
I've heard this one. Do another one.
No, you haven't heard this one.
all right.
We all know that Loretta Swit plays Hot Lips Houlihan on MASH.
Right.
Well, here's a TV guide listing. Saturday night, CBS, MASH. Hot Lips loses her blank on the operating table. You're right. That's right. You must participate because you're part of the whole thing here.
I've got to do something about my spelling.
You heard all that? Hot Lips loses her blank on the operating table. Okay, Sharon. You think about it.
Oh, dear.
All right. Okay, these 2 are finished here, and Brett is finished.
May I caution you?
Okay.
May I caution?
Now let the chips fall where they may, my dear. Are you finished over there, Miss Hysterical?
I think we ought to put Brett.
Would you put it at 1 in the slot there? Okay. Now, Sharon, we're going to call on you. I'll just give you the Saturday night CBS MASH. Hot Lips loses her blank on the operating table.
For virtue.
For virtue? Who's booing in the audience? Who is booing virtue?
A guy that was there.
Okay. What do you say there, Rosey?
Well, I say it was her lips.
Hot Lips lost her lips on the operating table.
Excuse me.
Yeah, okay, there's one, and she's looking for virtue, Brett.
Now, this is fantasy, right?
Yes.
This isn't real life because we know where she lost her virtue. But we won't go into that because this is just a sweet game show. I said innocence.
There's a man. Okay, one for you, Sharon. Charles, what
I'll
say
be more
you?
specific. She lost it in junior high school.
Okay, that's 2 for you, Sharon.
Okay, well,
Now.
I really feel that I have a bead on the character.
Yes.
And an
right.
invested
And I
interest.
must confess that the virtue and virginity were lost way before she went into the operating room. It's her temper that she would lose with those guys.
I see. Yes, she's playing true to her character there. Now, what do you say?
Oh, I just nodded off.
Yeah. Must
Come
get
down.
a room.
Dickie.
Now, I have to
CBS
know.
MASH. Hot Lips loses her blank on the operating table.
Yes, Hot Lips, including reruns,
Yeah.
lost her virtue for the 9th time. That's with residuals.
Yes, including residuals. What did you have
This
there?
is the only thing I had to lose on an operating table. My appendix. Everything else was gone.
Poor girl. So it's 4-3 at the end of round 1 in favor of our challenger, Terry Flynn. And ladies, we'll get back to round 2 right after we pass along this message to you. Hello there. Here we go. We're ready to have a go at round 2. And Terry, would you make a selection?
A.
A, all right. The last time you matched everyone except Brett and Kaye.
I don't know why you keep throwing it up in my face.
You are the only 2, Brett and Kaye, who will participate.
Okay.
After sitting for 2 hours in the restaurant, Julian finally got the waiter's attention by blanking on the table.
My favorite.
Finally got the waiter's attention by blanking on the table. All right, just put it in the slot there, and we'll call on Terry. Julian finally got the waiter's attention by blanking on the table.
Standing on the table.
Standing on the table. Yeah, that's a reasonable answer, Brett, don't you think? What do you say?
Yes, I think it's very reasonable, and I wish I thought of that. I said vomiting.
Terrible answer.
Isn't she wonderful?
I take pride in bad
Listen,
taste.
who glues you together every night? Show us your answer.
It's my favorite, banging.
Banging on the table.
I have
Okay,
across
so
this country, and I know
now,
how to get attention. You
Sharon?
bang, that's how you get attention.
one match will tie the score. 2 will win the game for you. Now, last time out, you matched Brett, Charles, and Richard, so the 3 of you will not play. Listen, since you're not playing, would you read the question?
Oh, what?
The Royal Executioner said, I just can't wait till my birthday. My mother is making me a new blank.
Got it? The Royal Executioner said, I just can't wait till my birthday. My mother is making me a new blank. You got the idea, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
Have you got the idea? Quickly. Listen, none of that while she's trying to think.
No, I'm sorry. I just dozed off.
All right. Now we're all set. Sharon? The Royal Executioner. Well, you know all that. I just can't wait till my birthday. My mother is making me a new
Mask, face covering.
mask. The thing the hood, put over there. Okay. I need 1 to tie and 2 to win. Rosey.
Not exactly a mask, but a hood.
Tied the score. Let's hear it for Rosey. Yes, sirree. Boy, Rosey. Okay. Now we come down here to Loretta.
I was gonna say that, and I was gonna say guillotine,
Yes?
but I didn't.
You didn't.
What did you say then?
What did you say?
Rope.
Oh, yeah.
Rope. Oh, you said that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Now we go over to Kaye. Score is tied 4-4. 1 more will win the game. What do you say?
You know, I was going to say hood. I was going to say mask. And I know my mother, so I said axe.
Axe.
My mother makes axes.
We've got a tie, ladies. We'll come back to you and explain what happens in that event. But first, we've got to do a little business with you, and this is it.
Tune in, turn on, and blank it.
Today's consolation prizes are Regina Electric Room Vacuum Cleaner. Lightweight, everyday cleaning efficiency, carpets and bare floors, no bags needed. Regina Electric Room by Vacuum Cleaner. And a supply of Up and a great tasting natural breakfast cereal made from an old Swiss recipe full of good things from the good earth. And Profile with its own great flavor from a special formula of cracked wheat and wheat germ, just right for toast. Profile, it's a matter of taste. That's game 74 will be blank in just a minute.
Okay, now we've got a tie here, and we'll just clear this board and go to a tiebreaker in which we present 1 question for each of you, and the one who scored the most matches will be the winner. All right, Terry, would you make the selection?
Selection B.
B.
Oh, selection B. There's all waltzes. You'll love this.
1, 2, la, 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 la. Fay Ray said. Are you listening to what Fay Ray
No, I
said?
was busy grabbing Richard. What is
Fay Ray said,
Yeah.
Who's
do you know what King Kong did at the Christmas? He blanked my Christmas tree.
He what? He what? He what?
Fay Ray said, do you know what King Kong did at Christmas? He blanked my Christmas tree.
I've had him blank mine several times.
Blanked my Christmas tree.
Oh, I love King Kong.
King Kong, I love you wherever you
Put it in there. That's it. That's good.
College.
Okay.
I
Put
can't.
it in there.
Put one in the slot there. Don't keep throwing them away now. Come on.
Think of something marvelous.
I had 3 marvelous ones, and Richard said they were terrible.
I never said a word.
You did. You
Now,
know
Terry,
everything.
it's up to you. Fay Ray said, and you know who Fay Ray is?
Fairy Ray.
You know? You don't know who Fay Ray is? This is going to be a very tough question for you, Terry Flynn. If you never heard of Fay Ray, well, I'll explain who Fay Ray was. She was a lady in an old motion picture, which was called King Kong,
Yeah. I know.
who's, you know,
Yeah.
a tall gorilla, and he grabbed her and climbed up this Empire State
Right.
Building with you.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
She
marvelous.
played, that was Fay Ray,
Okay.
the girl under the gorilla's arm. She said, they got to be friends, you know. They liked each other a lot.
They
Went
did the
around
dating game together.
That's right.
They did dating.
She said, you know what King Kong did at Christmas? He blanked my Christmas tree. Now, we ask you to put something in that blanket.
He ate it all up.
Ate my Christmas tree. King Kong ate her Christmas tree, she say. What do you say?
This King Kong, he lit hers.
He lit her tree. Light my fire. What do you say, Brett?
I say he spelled it with an E and I had to take it off for him.
Well, that's
I said 8.
8. Okay, there's one, Terry. Charles?
8.
8. Did he eat that Christmas tree?
No.
He didn't.
See, no. At the end of the film, you know, when he was in love with her and everything.
Yes.
So he decorated it for her.
Oh, that was sweet. Oh, that was sweet.
That's all right, Loretta.
It was sweet.
You and I
What do you
can
say?
work.
Yes.
Who
Go.
did your tree? Your interior decorator? No, that ape up there did my tree. So I wrote 8.
8. That's 3. And Kaye.
Well, I know King Kong quite well, you know. He's
Yes.
living in Oklahoma City, and he ate the tree.
He did. He did 4. Now, let's see if we break this tie. Sharon, you've got to have 4 to keep the tie going, and 5, however, will win the game. Harvey said, my dog acts just like a person. He even uses the blank. Harvey said, my dog acts just like a person. He even uses the blank. Everybody plays.
Oh, everybody?
Everybody plays. We're in a tiebreaker. Okay, Brett and Rosey are ready. Charles is ready. Let's go, Kaye. Quickly. Okay. Now, Sharon. Harvey said, my dog acts just like a person. He even uses the blank.
The bathroom.
The bathroom. It's a weird audience. They're applauding John's now. All right, Rosey.
Well, I suppose toilet might be considered.
All right, there's one match. Brett?
Well, the Jack or John.
The John. There's 2. All right,
When he
Sharon.
gets tired of the water dish, he has the water closet.
Water closet. Okay, that's 3. 3 different ways of saying it so far. What do you contribute, Loretta?
Bathroom.
All right. One more. John wins the game. Richard, it's up to you.
You see, the whole world is a bathroom to a dog. Isn't it? They don't care.
Are you saying you're going to break the spell?
I am. I happen to know the dog uses the car.
All right.
Very clever. Richard is clever.
Yes. Are you going to keep the tie going, or are you going to break the tie, Kaye?
No, I'm going to use a John.
John wins the game. Congratulations. So there's another $100 for you. Stand by for a moment. Terry, I'm sorry it was such a short meeting. We've enjoyed meeting you. I'm glad you had a good time. A gift for Terry Flynn backstage. Thank you for being with us. Now, you been here before, Sharon, so let's get right to it, shall we? Okay. We polled a recent studio audience and got their best response to this. Mexican blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. Second most frequent response, $250, and the third, $100. 3 celebrities are allowed to help. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Mexican
Hat dance.
hat dance. Okay.
Kaye.
Mexican beans. I like Trini Lopez.
Beans. Okay.
Charles.
An old show, Mexican Hayride.
Right.
Mexican Hayride was a marvelous
Mexicali, but carry on.
old Broadway show. Now you've got Mexican Hayride, Mexican hat dance, and Mexican beans. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own.
Mexican hat dance.
Hat dance. All right, that's what she's looking for. May we see the $100 response. Mexican food is the $100 response.
That's a winner.
Now, she's still looking for Mexican hat dance. Here's a $250 response. Hat dance it is. Congratulations. Okay. Just for the heck of it, let's find out what's under the $500 response. Mexican jumping bean. There it is. Kaye said that. All right. We've got to pause for a commercial now. Before we do that, I want to remind you, Sharon, you're up to $3,200. Here is a message. Just a few seconds to thank all of you celebrated people for your contribution today. I thank you very much. Gene Rayburn for Match Game 74. Join us next time.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.